Aloha, 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 beautiful soul. Welcome at Monday Me. So as you can see, I am wearing my scarf of Hawaii openly. And I'm not sure if you will be able to see that. But you can see all these mountains that are on the scarf. And this scarf represents Mauna Kea. So when I was in Hawaii, we did a beautiful ritual around Mauna Kea. And the rituals are always in the idea of protecting ourselves, because when we are protecting ourselves and allowing ourselves to be as open as possible from the perspective that we are at that moment, from the being that we are at that moment, then we are also protecting everyone around us. Everything that's inside is also outside. So I wanted to give you that like enchanting, sacred experience. Just touch on it with you. Because as long as we see the outside world as something that is outside of us, we will never have that awareness that it is something that we can have effect on. While when you become aware that the outside world is only there to serve you, so that means that it is part of you, and that it is also, the outside world is also your inside world, then you can start having effect on yourself, and with that having an effect on the outside world. So I do this with my meditative walks, and in my meditative walks I'm always in connection with my inner children. And as this is Monday Me, which is about you and your inside world, and your inner children are your inside world, I thought about sharing with you something I was speaking about with my inner children. And does it relate to the mountain, to Mauna Kea? No, in some way it does not. But it has all started there, for me. For me, my journey of self-healing has really taken a different direction from the moment I have been in Hawaii. And when you are ever going to Hawaii, as they would say it, Hawaii, when you are going there, I really wish for you that you go there with someone that is taking you to those holy places. You cannot go there as a tourist. You need to have someone guiding you. My teacher, who is in Amsterdam, she does these trips every other year. And then she is really helping you. I really call it a self-healing trip. I must say I'm not 100% sure how she calls it nowadays. Because those are things I don't remember, you know. It's just not like it doesn't stick in my mind, because it's not that important how they call it. It's important for me how I call it. And but she does these trips, and on these trips you will totally immerse yourself in Ho'oponopono. You will immerse yourself in the energies that are there. You will immerse yourself in the self-healing journey. And for me, it has been a turning point. So whenever you feel like going to Hawaii, give yourself the chance to go with someone that can take you to the sacred places, instead of just going to the beach. And the beaches are beautiful, you know, and the energy on the island is beautiful. You can deepen that experience when you are really going with someone that is helping you to explore what's in the inside world and see that in the outside world, the mirrors that are being shown to you. But anyhow, the story about the butterfly I was talking about with my inner children, and especially with the 2-year-old and the 8-year-old, is I was explaining them, of course, how the caterpillar is cocooning itself, is eating its way around, and then cocooning itself, and then from there that it needs this struggle to open up that cocoon so that her body, or his body, I'm not sure if butterflies are female and male, so that the body of the butterfly really is getting the strength that it needs to spread the wings and fly around for one day or a few days or maybe months, depending on the butterfly. And I was talking with my inner children, also saying, like, when the caterpillar was a caterpillar, it did not know it was becoming a butterfly, or at least I don't think it knows. But what it did know is that it had to trust the process. When the caterpillar was in a cocoon, did it know that it was becoming a butterfly? I don't know, but I don't think so. In my perception, in my very narrow perception of this transformation process of this moment, I'm quite sure that it didn't know. And the question that my children were asking me, like, but did the butterfly know it was once a caterpillar? And I don't know that answer to that question. But what I do know is that sometimes it is not necessary to have the knowledge. It is not necessary to take the steps. It is necessary to trust. It is necessary to trust the process. It is necessary to go within and be still, be silent, be like inactive in a certain way, so that the activity can arouse from you, and that's where the transformation comes from. So if we take it to a next level in your business, for example, sometimes instead of like continuing to hustle and to do all the things that you think are necessary, it is the silence and the quietness and the stillness that will help you to go the next step, to step up on your own ladder. If we take it into private life, sometimes private life can be turbulent, doesn't it? Like your children running around being crazy because of all these influences they have from the outside world. And because all the time they have to fit in all these structures of school and of, I don't know, extracurriculum activities that they're having. And you as a parent, sometimes, instead of going with that flow of that energy of the children, and maybe even sometimes instead of calming them down, you need to calm yourself down. You need this little moment of peace, of tranquility, of quietness, to grasp yourself, to take yourself together, to grasp yourself together, and take you to the next level from which you can see what is really needed for your children or for your partner. And or for anyone in your family. Like maybe the turbulence is coming from taking care of your parents. It's beautiful if you're doing that. I really congratulate you for having that love inside, that respect inside, and also feeling that urge of wanting to take care of your parents. It's not an easy job, because at that moment you're not their child anymore. So there may be all these things happening in your life, in your personal life, of you yourself with turbulence, or of your children, of your partner, of your parents, of other people. And how beautiful is it that at those times you can just have a moment, sit back and take the time to settle, so that after that you can spread your wings again, so that after that you have gone to the next level, which means that you have become a butterfly again. And from the butterfly, I have not been thinking about this during my talk with the children, but with my inner children, but what is coming to my mind is, from the butterfly you may become a caterpillar again. And then you are eating everything that you can, you are taking in everything that you can, all those experiences, all those influences, everything that is going on outside of you. And from there you will need that time to cocoon again, to really grasp what all those influences were, and to work through them in silence, in stillness, so that at some point you can step up again and become the butterfly. I really wish for you that you can go through these transformation processes from time to time. And if that means that you need vipassana, then you need a vipassana, or that you need a silent retreat, then go for a silent retreat. Or maybe you need a different kind of retreat that is really helping you to go inwards, then make that time. But if you don't have that opportunity, or maybe you do not have the means to go there, or maybe you do not feel that openness to just leave the world for 1 week and have your partner take care of the children or of the parents, or whatever it is that you have on your plate at this moment, then take the time for yourself as much as you can, but especially start your morning and end your day with a moment of contemplation. That will already assist you to gradually go on that next journey of being a butterfly. Really wishing for you that you have time for this transformation process. And I'm really wishing for you that you can make the time inside of yourself. Because as long as you are ruled by the outside world, you will not feel that there's openness for yourself for quiet time. But at the moment that you make the decision, I really want to have this quiet time for myself, then I am 100% sure that you will manage to manifest that into your life. It all starts with a decision, and from there the next steps will evolve. Go ahead and make your life transformative every day of your life. Sending you much love. Bye bye, dear soul. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, beautiful soul. If there's anything I want you to take from these videos, then it is the permission for you to shine your light. It's the most important thing. So go ahead, shine your light. I love you. Bye-bye.